Good morning. It's probably 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. It's so cold this morning, but I hear no wind. Actual silence for a moment is nice. It's kind of crazy. We've just been dealing with so much wind. I'm gonna have to take off my layers soon because the sun's coming out, but when you're in the wind and it's like 50 degrees, it feels like 40. It's so not fun when you're trying to sleep, but yesterday I just didn't feel like doing much. I kind of had it in my head that I wanted to do a Nero anyway, but I was striving to get to the water source. But once I found my spot, I was like, this sounds nice. So I stayed there. And I plan on hitting 25 miles to Chimney Creek today. I think that's fairly doable. If I do like a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12, something like that. 12 by 12 is a little bit longer for the mileage, but I could probably easily get, a solid chunk of mileage in this morning and then hang out for the afternoon and then get to Chimney Creek, because 10 miles after doing like 10 to 15 is not too bad. And then I'm gonna do a big day tomorrow. Well, sort of. I think I'm just gonna push it all the way into Kennedy Meadows tomorrow. But again, I'll do the early morning, do the most in the morning, and then mosey into town. Because I want to get my claps. They clap for you, and they cheer for you when you made it to Kennedy Meadows, and I want to get that. So I'm going in the morning, early afternoon. And that's my hope, at least. So, yeah, just cruising. Cruising. This looks really cool. This is kind of the sign that we're getting into some really intense mountains. I don't think they're over there. I think the Sierras are that way. I saw them the other day. I just didn't have enough battery to film them, unfortunately. But yeah, just walking through. This is my break spot. If you heard the girl cough, it's probably because she's smoking ganj. Oh man. I've been here for like 2 hours almost. Probably around 2 hours now. Time goes by so fast. I just lay down and I start to take a nap and then I wake up and it's like, holy crap, dude. I didn't want to sleep that long. I still have 12.1 miles to do today. Once I get going, I think it'll be fine. But these damn bugs, dude, they've been bothering me all afternoon. I want to get one of those zappers and just swing it around. Get them all like that. Do you think getting a racket zapper would be weight efficient? I could justify carrying one. Is killing bugs in mass genocide considered animal abuse? That's a tricky one. If I wasn't needing to leave, I'd camp here. This is a nice spot to camp, except for these dang bugs. Once the night goes down, and like stars have settled in, the bugs go away. When it's hot and you're sticky, sweaty, the bugs are so attracted to it, it's not fun.
I got like bit by a fly earlier, and then that happened. So that's fun. Stupid ass. I ate lunch and I'm just tired now. Like 2 hours ago I ate lunch, but I'm still tired. Kev out.
Good morning. I made it to Chimney Creek last night. I'm stuck cowboy camping again, right? Because I don't have my tent. Well, I have my tent, but it's broken. It's not broken, but it's out of capacity right now. Out of commission is the word I was looking for. I got in just after 11 and set up camp and ate some food and stuff like that. And then, like, so over here is like another campsite and some trees and stuff. And over here is kind of the same thing, but a little bit more fieldage. I'm up against this rock. And I heard so many animals last night. I was scared. Not scared, but like stressed out all night. I didn't actually get any sleep. I didn't fall asleep until like an hour before my alarm went off. And I was like, dude, Jesus. I'm so tired right now. And it's like 22 miles to Kennedy Meadows. I don't know if I have it in me to do it today. So I might just chill, take my time, and then get into Kennedy Meadows tomorrow morning. Because I want to push through and push on into the forest. I don't want to stay there. So I mean, in theory, I could make it there today and be totally fine and have a grand old time. But by that point, all my friends will have left. And I'd just be chilling in town alone, same as I would be tomorrow. So unsure what to do. All I know is I'm so close to mile 700, and then 703 is Kennedy Meadows. Man, I haven't been this tired in a long time. I did not get any sleep. And I think it was mice too, because mice were rampant all over my stuff last night. I saw so many mice on the trail too. It was outrageous. But I'm gonna start getting going and hopefully wake up. Oh, I wish I had like a 5-hour energy. But I don't. So anyway. Love ya. I forgot to mention that I got recognized the other day because of YouTube. Now, I'm grateful for the 111 of you who subscribe to my channel, but it's kind of crazy because you don't expect to get recognized from that number. Well, the other day, I got off at a water cache. And I was sitting there getting my water, and this girl walks up to me. She's like, "Hey, do you post YouTube videos?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "I've watched one of your videos, the gear one. before I came out here. I was like, what? No shit. That's awesome. And I met the other skunk, so I'll have to tell you about her because she's pretty cool. But right now I gotta get some water so I can do a 2,000-foot climb and a 17-mile water carry. So, love you. About 1 mile away from the top of the last climb of the desert officially. And then it's downhill into Kennedy Meadows. Still debating on whether or not I want to go in tonight. But I'd still probably get in like late and I still want my claps. So I am going to probably stay at the river where I can swim and hang out with the other skunk. And then mosey into town in the morning and then book out of there. Because there's trail magic tomorrow, I think, at the Kennedy Meadows campground. So that's going to be cool to have. And then I can have pancakes because they have really big pancakes and I kind of want pancakes. And then get my packages, thanks Mom and Dad, and head off into the Sierra. So yeah, just checking in. Okay, so you see those peaked snowed mountains? That's the High Sierra. I'm right there. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's so cool. We're right here. This is oof. Wow. Man. I'm gonna climb Mount Whitney soon. So, met up with Skunk a little bit ago. Not a little bit ago, like a while ago. And she's moseying into town tomorrow morning and then kind of doing the same thing that I'm doing, just getting in, getting packaged, charging, and going out. And so that's kind of what I was going to do too. And so she's camping at the river, which I'm excited to get there. It's 8 miles away. Today was such a short day too. It's not even that long. I've only gone like 9 miles today, but with that 9 miles, I've taken a siesta because it was really hot in this canyon. Like, this canyon is tough. Not tough, but like it's hot and exposed. So I found like the one shade that I could, that like a bush had. And I took it. And I laid there for, usually when I'll throw my headphones on and listen to a podcast and listen to it while I fall asleep and take like a nap. And then before you know it, like 2 hours have gone by. And so, yeah, it then became 4. And then when I wake up from a nap, I don't really want to do anything. So I kind of have to gear myself up and get myself ready, essentially. So I didn't leave break until 5. And it's after 6 now. But I'm not really worried because I'll get to camp. 17 miles is not that long for a day when I did 25 yesterday. So I feel pretty mellow. And then I'll get some good sleep tonight and head into Kennedy Meadows sometime tomorrow morning-ish. Probably around like 8 to 10 between that time. Get my claps because I'm so needing that. I so need that energy. I was going to try to do it today, but I didn't get I got 0 sleep last night. So yeah, the animals around me were just insane. I think I mentioned that already, but that was just like, that was stressful. So I couldn't get really much sleep. Which is why that nap was so necessary, because I feel relatively awake now. I'm excited to go get new shoes tomorrow. So my shoelace broke, so I tie them like this, and that whatever that's called, the shoe eyelet thing, broke off, which is fun. And I've torn them. I have holes in them. This one is the worst out of both of them. So It's like you can see all the damage on the inside. Yeah, it's actually crazy how long these have lasted me. I've had these shoes just before I came out here, so I trained with them. And so I did about 300 miles at home before coming out here, and I did about 200 miles in these shoes at home before I came out here. So I'm in the 600s, late 600s, so I almost have 900 miles on these shoes, which is pretty crazy. These shoes, I made it through the whole desert of California with them, which is pretty crazy. I could still wear them too. I just really don't want to anymore. The grip has kind of faded away. They're really slicked down, and so I slide a lot more. And I don't want to be falling off no mountains in the Sierras, so. But anyway, I'm just chilling, trying to get myself up and going. Like I said, it's been a slog the last week or so. I'm not sure what it's about, but I'm hoping that with the scenery from the Sierra will help me get some energy. Plus, having not the desert and the sun as hot as it has been. I am a little worried about the elevation because home is at like 2,200 feet. And I'm going at least 12,000 more than that. So that's a little nerving. My first climb out of Kennedy Meadows is over 10,000 feet. Not the climb itself, but at the peak of the climb, it's like over 10,000 feet. And that's our biggest climb. It's probably, well, it's not our biggest climb, but it is a big climb because Kennedy Meadows is like 6,800, 65, 68, something like that. And so it'll only be like a 4,000 foot climb, and we've had like 7,000 or 8,000 foot climbs before, but it's just still like over 10,000, man. I don't think I've ever been over 10,000 feet except for when I fly in an airplane. So yeah, just the little things, trying to anticipate what I'm about to go through, and keep encouraging myself to actually want to do it, right? Because after 700 miles, you're like, I've done so much, and then you realize that you have so much more to do. By this point, I would have finished the Arizona Trail or something. So it's like I still have a fourth of the way through. I have like 3/4 to go. It's crazy, but I have less than 2,000 miles, which is pretty dope. So I will say that is a positive note. And on that, I'm gonna get to walking so I can get to camp and eat dinner. I'm gonna put ramen, 2 packs of ramen, and I'm gonna mix peanut butter in it because I think that'll be really good. Because it'll be like a pad thai, not pad thai, but just Thai food. Might be pad thai. I don't know. I've never had Thai food, but I heard it's really good. So I'm gonna try that, and that's gonna be it. And then I'm gonna go to bed and walk into Kennedy Meadows tomorrow. Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, love you. And that's it. The final climb of the desert is done. I'm now in the valley. Beautiful out here. So I came from that way. So pretty. Onto the Sierras now.